Today is such a special day for me. It's the 3rd anniversary of Learn European Portuguese Online. 3 years ago, on this day, I published my first video. It took me a long time to find the courage to become a YouTuber. It's exciting and scary at the same time. Looking back makes me proud of how far my project has grown and above all, how much it has impacted the learning of European Portuguese around the world. Thanks for all your support and all the messages and comments on my videos telling me how helpful they are. If you are not my subscriber, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Thanks to you, my brand has grown organically and I've been able to launch new projects such as my Patreon page, my book club, and due to so many student inquiries, I now proudly have a team of teachers working with me. When I started my channel, there were very few European Portuguese content creators on YouTube. Today, I'm happy to see that there are new YouTubers helping teach Portuguese and that students have much more content to learn European Portuguese from. It's a win-win for all, especially for the Portuguese language. In this video, I would like to show and make a compilation of some of my best videos. The challenge of YouTube is finding videos, so I decided to make a video with links to some of my best videos, so you can have them handy and at the same time have a better understanding of what type of content I have covered over the last 3 years. Can you believe I have over 150 videos? Bom, e agora vamos começar! I have recently organized my playlists on my channel if you want to take a look. Having over 150 videos, it was time to organize the content in a more specific way. So feel free to check those out. I'd like to start with my most viewed video, 6 simple tips to learn Portuguese. A detailed video where I explain my tips on how to learn faster. Talk out loud as much as you can. The reality is when you're learning a language, fluency, practice is really important. For those that struggle finding content with European Portuguese subtitles, check out my videos with shows on RTP Play and Disney+. If you want to sound more like a native and use words and expressions that many times are not explained in the workbooks, check out my videos about the words pois, calhar, and cá e lá. If you struggle with verbs and their confusing meanings, check out my video about the top 6 high-frequency verbs, where I walk you through how to use them correctly. How would you say in Portuguese, the glass is broken? Would you use ser or estar? From my experience, most students would say ser. However, the right answer is estar. One rule that is important to memorize is that we use estar when it's a consequence of something. So in this case, if the glass is broken, it means something happened in order for it to break. That's why we say o copo está partido. Also, if you struggle with pedir and perguntar, as in to ask, that's another great topic to cover. One of the most useful videos, in my opinion, is magic words to avoid the subjunctive, especially if you are a beginner. If you struggle with pronunciation and comprehension, I also have several videos on that topic. My most popular ones are 5 tips to understand Portuguese, understanding Portuguese step by step, and are you pronouncing the letter O correctly? I have a whole playlist with videos on pronunciation as well. I also have videos that cover Portuguese culture. Have I mentioned how much I love to talk about Portugal and the Portuguese? Sharing my culture is so important for me. I like to give my personal input on how people are in Portugal And being a Portuguese American also lets me talk about cultural differences that I have experienced. If this is an interesting topic for you, check out my videos, The Portuguese versus the Americans, Cultural Differences. If you like food, check out my videos all about Portuguese food culture, number 1 and number 2. I explain in detail vocabulary you need to know and the importance of meals for the Portuguese. O almoço. Lunch in Portugal can be a long meal. Remember that Portuguese people in general don't like to rush eating. They like to sit, usually eat with someone, and talk while enjoying a meal. That idea of eating a sandwich by a desk is something you won't find much in Portugal. We love and eat a lot of soup. We call it sopa. We consider sopa the best way to eat a variety of veggies in one take. Portuguese also eat soup all year. I also have a very interesting video all about the word saudades. We don't hide our sad emotions, we embrace them and talk openly about them. I think this is what makes us unique and one of the reasons why the people when visit Portugal love the Portuguese people. We connect in a deeper way to others because of our saudades. If you need help with grammar, conjugating verbs, I highly recommend you try my 20 question challenges, where I focus on 2 irregular verbs at a time. Need help with daily dialogues? I have my series of dialogues that you can follow along with the writing. At the bank, at the store, how to make a reservation, and so much more. Mais alguma coisa? Sim, queria levantar dinheiro. Quanto? Lastly, I have a video all about Portuguese slang that is very useful to know if you are living in Portugal or watching Portuguese TV shows. In Portuguese, we have several softer words to avoid the Portuguese M word. These words could also be used instead of the F word in English in some cases. So if something happened and you are upset or surprised, we have several words that would be the equivalent to shoot. Bolas, which stands for balls. No negative connotation here, since the English slang for balls in Portuguese is tomates. So be careful using the word tomatoes in Portuguese. Another word is fogo, which literally means fire. Xiça, no double meaning here. If you are moving to Portugal, planning on moving, or recently arrived, you need to check out my Portuguese survival guide that has the most helpful expressions on how to react in Portuguese. From a simple santinho for bless you to how to say happy birthday, parabéns. I hope you found this video helpful and that this way you have a better understanding of all the topics we cover. I'll leave the links to all the videos in the description below. Leave me a comment and share with me what's your favorite video from my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching e até a próxima!